Lots of people. That's great. So while we're waiting for everybody to join us, if you could go to the Oakdale website, you can follow along on the Oakdale Daily Announcements. There's a news article on there. You can click on today's date. It'll have the newsletter that I'm reading from, essentially. Okay, I see lots of people. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Been about a minute. Hi. Good morning, Mrs. Hare. I see lots of people. Okay, so here we go. Now, I don't have a flag today, although my husband's supposed to bring me home a little one for tomorrow. So I posted a picture of the flag on the Oakdale Daily Announcements newsletter, so you can use that, or you can just picture a flag in your head, okay? So good morning. I'm Mrs. Wilhoit, and this is March 23rd, 2020. If you'll please stand attentively and join me in the flag salute. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please join me in the Oakdale flag salute. I salute the flag of the state of Oklahoma. Its symbols of peace unite all people. Now today, I'd like you to join me in a moment of silence for all the people that are impacted by this global pandemic. That's me, and it's you. So please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Okay, you know what happens after the moment of silence? Birthdays. And we have only one birthday today, and it's Jade McBride in 7th grade. So happy birthday, Jade. Hope you're enjoying your day off on your birthday. Announcements for today are, we miss you. And you can watch us every day here on Instagram at 10 a.m. every weekday. Follow us at Oakdale_school_rockets. We all wish that we were together today. We know you miss your friends and your teachers and maybe even your principals. Please know that we are not happy about this school hiatus. We're working with the State Department of Education on best practices moving forward, and we'll keep following their directives. We'll keep you posted on that. Announcements will be live every weekday on Instagram at 10 a.m. And then I'm going to try to post the video and the newsletter on the Oakdale website. Okay, our next announcement is about next year. So registration for next year starts today on Teacherease. So if you log into Teacherease, you're going to notice you can't see your grades or anything else until you go through the registration. So please ask your parents to do that. That's for all students who are already enrolled this year and are continuing on next year. Also, pre-K enrollment starts today at noon at www.oakdale.org. If you have a pre-K sibling, a relative in our school districts that's in pre-K next year, or a neighbor you know of, please spread the word about our online enrollment. Classes, we have one morning and one afternoon class, are capped at 20, and it's first come, first serve. So make sure those people get enrolled starting today. And for middle school, you guys have something exciting you could do today. Specials choices for incoming 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. I have given you a special choices Google form. Now, you may notice a few changes. There are less elective choices because of the schedule we're planning on for next year, but we really need to know what your top 3 choices are. So make sure that you can live with all 3 top choices, because one of the things I'm going to do while we're off school is I'm going to be working on the master schedule. So those special choices forms, and there's also an information slideshow. It's posted on the newsletter, the daily announcement newsletter. It'll also be on the website under enrollment. And if you could get that into me by Friday, that would be great. And then I'll have a list of everybody's choices, and I'll be able to plug you into the master schedule. Next, PTC restaurant nights have been canceled. Sonic night was supposed to be tonight, but Sonic thinks that in light of the concerns, they should cancel this night. But they will still make a donation to Oakdale, so that's really cool. So please stop by and support them if you can. Buffalo Wild Wings and Ted's have both had to cancel their nights as well that were on the schedule. And we'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll have some nights during the summer. Meals while school is out. Oakdale at this point is not providing meals. We're waiting on a waiver from the, Department of Agriculture. But Edmond Public Schools will provide free meals at 7 locations to any child 18 and under, regardless of whether they qualify for free or reduced price meals or what school they attend. And you must pick up your meals in person or drive-through. Says Ida Freeman and Sunset only at the following locations at the following time. So I guess drive-throughs at Ida Freeman and Sunset only. So there's Ida Freeman from 12:30 to 1, Sunset from 12:30 to 1, Reed's Landing Apartments from 10:30 to 11, Unicity Mobile Home Park 11:30 to noon, Lamplighter Mobile Village 10:30 to 11, and Coffee Creek Apartments 11:30 to noon, and Windrush Apartments 12:30 to 1. So if you're in need of a lunch, you can always use the service that Edmond Public Schools is offering. Okay, now we have some fun stuff. So today in history, I looked up some things that happened on March 23rd in history today, and there's tons of them, but I picked 3 that I thought would be interesting to you. So in 1775 today, American Revolutionary hero Patrick Henry, while addressing the House of Burgesses, declares, "Give me liberty or give me death." So that's an important thing that happened on March 23rd, 1775. In 1909, British Lieutenant Ernest Shackleton finds the magnetic South Pole. And that's linked also on the newsletter, so you can click on Ernest Shackleton and find out more about that. And in 1927, Captain Hawthorne Gray sets a new balloon record, soaring to 28,510 feet. And I think I watched an Amazon movie about that over Christmas break. It's pretty interesting. Word of the day. Our vocabulary word of the day for today is perpetuate. It's a verb, and it's to cause or continue or prevail. And you can follow the link that I've put on the newsletter to find more about the word perpetuate. Don't forget that word because there's a challenge with that word in just a minute. Okay, our daily challenge for today. So today's challenge to you is to support your teachers. They miss you and they're heartbroken that they can't be with you for 2 more weeks and also that they didn't really get to say goodbye. So write your teacher a letter and have your parent email it to them. Their email is their first initial, last name @oakdale.org. Their email addresses can also be found on the Oakdale website at www.oakdale.org if you don't know their first name. I'm thinking if you're in their class, you probably do. If you're in pre-K or kindergarten and you don't feel like you can write a letter yet, draw your teacher a picture and have your parents take a picture of it and email it to your teacher. If you're in middle school, you can write to all your teachers or just one. And I know you're missing your teachers, so let them know that too. And the extra challenge, it's kind of like extra credit. Use the vocabulary word of the day in your letter, perpetuate. And I even posted a little friendly letter template in case you don't remember, Dear Mrs. Wilhoit, enter. Those kinds of things, okay? I put on the newsletter best ways to contact us because we're not running a full staff at the school, obviously. Phone calls are not probably the best way to reach us. If you need us at the school, I have listed all of our email addresses, including the school nurse, should you need her. Phyllis Arnold, who is our enrollment secretary, because you may have some questions about that with the new registration starting today. And Tandy Witherspoon, who is the secretary in charge of Teacheries. You might need to know something about that. Okay? So, you know how we end our announcements. This is your school. Own it, act it, keep it up, right? Now, I know you're home with your parents or your trusted adult. And so same thing goes at home. It's your house. Own it, act it, keep it up. Thank you, and have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Now I got to figure out how to turn this thing off. I see an end button.